Hey everybody, it's Mr. Paul Adams again, New Country, and live in the living room, and we are talking to the guys from Lakeview. Hey guys, how you doing? So,
good.
For them, tell them your name.
Cool. I'm Jesse.
I'm Luke.
And where have you come from today to be here? Where have you come from this weekend?
Yeah, we were in Germany before, but we live in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
Nice. East or west side?
Well, I live over like East Nash.
Yeah, I live kind of north.
North
Okay.
now, yeah. But we lived together for how many years in Nashville? Almost 5 years together before he finally grew up and got his own spot.
Yeah.
Left me in the dirt.
Did you miss all the snow that came to Nashville? Were you there when it was?
No, we were regretfully there.
You were there.
Yes.
What was it like? Because Nashville doesn't get snow, right?
No.
We
It's not a lot of snow.
do very rare.
Yeah, very rarely.
Oh.
They don't have any plows there, so we got to borrow them from Kentucky, and then the roads are just destroyed for weeks. It's terrible.
I think the airport was closed for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't even land a plane there.
Oh,
I was
really?
like,
Yeah,
wow, it's,
crazy.
it's wild. Yeah.
It's like being in COVID all over again.
Yeah. Where we're from, like where we're born and raised, we're used to the snow, and like we were out driving the whole time, but nobody else was.
It was like, oh,
Really.
They do that here as well. As soon as they see a bit of snow, the trains stop running.
Yeah.
That's another story. Guys, I always ask this question to start with. What makes you country?
Makes me country. Makes me country is just the way I grew up, my morals, and the way I grew up for sure. It was, I lived 5 minutes from downtown Pittsburgh, but if you Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But if anybody's familiar with that, you're in the woods 5 minutes outside of Pittsburgh. I split wood my whole life to keep our house warm. But I don't think it's a physical thing that makes you country. I think it's a moral thing that makes you country.
So you're the first one to say about the morals. So
Yeah.
what about you?
I mean,
It's not a count you out question.
Oh,
It's
no,
actually-
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's for me it was just more of like the work ethic side of things. Just grew up working my ass off to get what I have and what little that we do have, and but yeah, it's just having pride and working really hard and not complaining and getting it done while you can.
That's good.
Yeah.
And we do the common stuff. I grew up hunting and fishing and
Yeah,
all that other stuff. But
I love it every day.
I don't think that's what makes you country. I really don't. I think, and I don't think it's where you're from, and at all. It doesn't matter if you're from the States. It don't matter from the UK. It doesn't matter if you live in a field or downtown. It's a lifestyle that comes from your heart. And the way you're raised.
I think I always refer to this as either Waylon Jennings or you live in Nashville. There's a plaque outside the museum, the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it's Willie Nelson or Waylon Jennings. It just says, "Country isn't a genre; it's an attitude."
That's right. Sure. That's so true.
Yeah, that's why.
When
We used to be in metal bands and tour hardcore music, and every hardcore and hip hop were the same. Not because sonically they were the same, but the attitude was the same.
Yeah.
So it's the intention of what you do something. That's what makes you country.
So you fuse some of that harder rock stuff.
Yeah, of course.
into music.
Yeah.
So how does that come across with the fans?
The fans love it.
Yeah.
Nashville didn't know how to handle it, but the fans they immediately connected because we are fans too. Like we know what people want because that's what we want, and we believe that we're just the same as everybody else, and so it seems like it's connecting. Better than some people even want to admit.
Yeah, the people that matter really care, really like it, and that's all that matters to me. So.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
So you're playing C2C. You've played yesterday. You played today. You've got tomorrow as well.
No, we're off tomorrow. Yeah.
You're off tomorrow.
Yeah.
How has it felt to be here? Is this your first time playing C2C?
First time in
Yeah.
London. Yeah, first
First time in London.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
First
You
time in
guys
the
doing
UK
this
or
also?
in the ones we did in Europe. It was the first time ever coming overseas here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's been really, really cool because me and Luke, we don't really know what to expect. Also, we're doing it acoustically, and what we usually do is like with the band, with the drums and stuff. So we were like, I don't know what people are going to think, and play the first show, it's packed. Everybody knows the words. I'm just like, I can't believe it made it all the way out here. And it fired us up. We were like, dude, we cannot wait to come back and bring the whole band and put on like a real proper Lakeview show. It's exciting.
There are some people that have already posted on, I can't remember where they posted online, I was Facebook somewhere, that reckon that you should be up on the main stage next year.
I would love that.
So so you're obviously hitting something.
We're praying for that.
Yeah.
And everybody I've spoken to, they're all like Lakeview, really nice guys, really great sound. So just
Heard it here first. See to see.
It means a lot. It means a
and
lot
they need support as well. They need support as well.
because we believe the UK and Europe they deserve a proper Lakeview show, and we want to we'll do anything next year to make sure that happens, no matter what.
Would you? So if you okay, as a musician, I'm a strong believer in this, but everybody's slightly different. If you did a show and only 2 people turned up, would you do the same show that you would have done for 1,000 people?
Yeah, that's how we've made a living. Yeah.
There's probably people out there that will watch this that have witnessed that.
Not long ago.
Yeah, but it's that's something that we do it because we're passionate about it, and the fact that those 2 people spent their money that they worked their ass off for to be there, well, that's enough for me.
I've saved up money to go to a show, and maybe it wasn't so full, and the artist I'm watching, you can see it, you can on stage, you can feel like it's like, I'm here for you. Why are you mad? You know. So for us, it's like the same show we're gonna play inside the mall over there acoustically. Like it's the same energy. If it's 5,000, 10,000, 40 people, your backyard for your son's birthday, like we're gonna tear it up no matter what.
That ties into that last thing, and that's probably why, because you brought that energy, that's why everybody's raving about you at the moment. So
that's awesome.
So it's sort of good. I'm gonna be quite quick because I know that we've got to shoot off in a second.
Yeah.
So a couple more questions for you. Who are you listening to that you want us to listen to?
Ooh, in country music?
Anything you like.
Okay. I'm going to say our boys in the band Gideon. They're a hardcore band from America.
Absolutely.
They're the best. We love them very, very dearly. And if you love hardcore, love metalcore, love rock, check out Gideon.
Yeah, check out Gideon as well, Elijah. Just check out, you can find his artist name, it's just Elijah.
He's a best friend of ours.
Yes, it's an active rock artist. He's killing it right now, all over terrestrial radio back home as far as rock. But I also have to say, we really like a lot of what Hardy's doing right now too. So if everybody's not listening to
I love
the new Hardy stuff,
I love it.
People try to align us with him a lot. I wish he would align us with him as well. But either way, I think we're songwriters. We write for other artists, and we write all of our own stuff with our friends. So I have to always shout out to a great songwriter like Michael Hardy, and then Wage War too as well. Wage War is an amazing band. We write a lot of stuff with them too.
Some good names in there.
Yeah.
Okay, last question, guys. It's the best part of the whole show.
Okay.
What questions do you wish I'd asked?
Oh, jeez.
Or would you like an awkward silence?
Awkward silence.
Awkward silence. We have to look at James.
Okay.
Guys, thank you very much. You have
Appreciate
been
you.
absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much, brother.
I really want to catch up with you guys. When are you next playing? Did you say?
No, we're not playing. We're done.
You're done?
Today was the last one.
We're done, yeah. So we played twice yesterday and just once today, and
I've
that
missed
was
you
it.
every single time.
Dang.
Well, I'm just going to have to go and play.
Well,
you
main
on
stage
Spotify.
next year then. Full
Yeah,
band.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'll play just before you.
Yeah.
And then and then
Perfect.
I'll bring you
Good
in.
crowd surfing.
Cheers. Honestly,
you.
guys,
Thank you.
it's been a
Cheers,
pleasure.
brother.
Yeah.